Shalom. This is Brother Yair Banyanyam out of the Great Millstone Camp of Augusta, Georgia. Just coming to quick in transit. Pray be edifying to the flock. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, or HaKodash. Double honors the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. So yeah, just heading back home, leaving from having Pasach last night. You know, a great time to reflect and to just try to get yourself in order, more in order with Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai will. You know, like we went over last night what Yahweh Shai had to go through before he was after he had his last meal, and then later when they came and took him and humiliated him and tortured him, you know, it's appalling, and it makes you upset, you know. But he did all that for us, you know, so that's something thinking about. He suffered through all that to do his Father's will, and his Father's will was for to draw back the nation of Israel back to him through his Son, and that's a great thing. That's a great thing that what Yahweh Shai did. So we should be very thankful for that. And like I said, it's a great time to reflect on what he had to go through and suffer, and reflect on what we're going to have to go through and or suffer also while we're still here in America, Babylon, as things intensify here, as we get further into Jacob's trouble, you know, get to the culmination of all hell breaking loose out here, you know, the mark of the beast, famine of the word, the persecutions, sedition of men, all that's gonna break loose, and it's gonna be a lot to deal with. So that's why we need to keep praying, keep fasting, keep calling on the true names of the Father and the Son, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. And again, like I said, reflect and think about, how can I be better for Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai? What can I do? We always mention, you know, this is a body that we're part of, and there's many pieces or parts to the body. So what is your part to the body? What can you do to try to contribute more to the said body? You know, it's something to think about. You know, if you're lacking in something, pray about it. Ask Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai for more knowledge, more wisdom to persevere in what you're lacking in and to be better. Some brothers might have issues, you know, coming up with a lesson to go into. You know, I suffer from that sometimes. You know, I think a lot of brothers do. But we do have a lot of stuff going on in the news, in this world that we're living in. So there's something to go into. But again, if you're struggling with that, ask Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai for help. To help you help you with your words so you can be able to clearly say the things you need to say. So it'll be edifying to the flock. Having issues with the prophecies, you know, some brothers are better in the prophecies than other brothers. And if you're trying to be better in the prophecies, again, ask Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai for knowledge in that. History, again, ask for some help in that also. We're able to grow and learn and be better. So, and it's all for the sake of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So, we need to try to be better, especially now we're in a new year. You know, when we're out of, you know, 2025, we're in 2026 now, officially, according to the Hebrew calendar. But yeah, put off that old nature that you might have been having issues with certain things. Strive to be better. Strive to push to be better. Because it's a fight, and it's never gonna be that you don't have to try. You're always gonna have to try. This is a battle, and we're always battling to overcome certain things that we struggle with. But again, keep praying and keep fasting. That will always help you. So, you know, that was just something that I took from going through Passover. You know, it's things I were reflecting on as I've been driving, going back home. Your mind, your mind plagues you a lot. So, you gotta take the time to think about certain things and see how you can work and doing, getting those things to be better. That's it. I hope that was, helpful to someone that's listening, watching. Again, keep praying, keep fasting to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, especially in the times we're in now, because it's going to get worse out here, and we're going to go through a lot. So again, keep enduring. This gospel has gone out to the far corners of the earth, and it's still going out. And it's turning this earth upside down. So we know we're almost out of this thing, so just keep having the faith. That's it. Keep having the faith. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Barchakodash. Double honors to apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Pray you brothers have a good week. And again, just keep pushing. Shalom, shalom.